So hi everyone, welcome back. I am Lou and this is another unboxing and reviewing of a deck of cards. Okay, so today I have a new deck which is the Witch's Kitchen Oracle cards. Now these are actually by the creators of the spellcasting Oracle cards, which I reviewed a couple of weeks ago. So it's Barbara Meiklejohn-Free and Flavia Kate Peters, and it's been illustrated by Richard Crooks. So this is about the standard size of a box, slightly bigger I believe than a standard size. Let's just try this out. So these are my Angel Tarot. The Angel Tarot cards, they are from Hay House, and they tend to be the general size of tarot cards. So these are slightly larger. We'll look on the back of it. Let's have a read. It says 48 cards and guidebook set. It says time to go back to your roots and harness the power of nature. Engage with the messages and medicines of plants and herbs and invoke your inner kitchen witch. These cards will help you to cook up and stir in the ingredients to connect you to the cauldron of life. From root to tip, each card reveals remedies, salves, tinctures, lotions and potions to create well-being in your life. Enter this magical space and draw upon wisdoms and recipes still relevant in the kitchen today. Okay, so this oracle contains 48 cards full of nature's homegrown magic, key focus words, a detailed guidebook on how to use the information, sample spreads, easy to remember and repeat invocations, a detailed reading and recommended recipe, factual information about each key card. Okay, so it has actually been published by Solaris. So let's crack it open. Let's have a look what we have in here. Okay, so nice box, very colourful. So straight on top, as always, we have the guidebook. It's quite a nice size, not overly chunky. Let's dig in. It says, blessed be this humble kitchen and all that is gathered in here during the travels of the moon and throughout the seasons of the year. From root to tip and all between, be it of fire, water, earth or air, know what is intended, said and done, is from a source of authenticity and care. Under her watchful, loving eye, and fueled by his passionate fire, craft what is needed to sustain and nurture, and harm to none nor selfish desire. And that is by Anonymous. So we have the contents page, and it has got each card in alphabetical order as you go through it. It starts off with an introduction, how to use and sample spreads. I do love the sample spreads. I do like having a go with them. And at the end we have acknowledgements and also available from the publishers, so other information at the back. So 2 pages of introduction, a page on how to use, and we have the sample spreads. So there's a 3-card spread, a 4-card cauldron spread, and a 5-card cauldron spread. Okay, so the 5-card cauldron spread, card 1 is the present or theme. Card 2 is the past influences. Card 3 is the reasons behind the question. Card 4 is the potential, and card 5 is the outcome. So card messages, let's jump in and have a look. So we start off with aloe vera. Details. It's actually a little poem. Soothing gel to heal the skin. Digestive tract heals from within. Inflammation, immune disease. My golden juice will bring you ease. This magic is worked with harm to none. So mote it be. There it is done. So it has a little spell just there. We have aloe vera guidance, the recommended recipe, and aloe vera revealed. And it looks like it is 2 pages per card. It does have a black and white picture of each card. I can't wait to dig into them to see how beautiful they are, because looking at the front of it, I think this is going to be lovely. Okay, so let's go towards the back of the book. Acknowledgements, a couple of pages, and we have in the back here also available Witch's Wisdom Oracle cards, which is on my wish list, Dark Goddess Oracle cards, and the Fairy Godmother Oracle cards. Coming soon, Witches Familiars Oracle cards and Flower Magic Oracle cards. All available from Amazon. Okay, so that's the little book. So we have the cards with the seal on them, as we can see. Very earthy energy to these, all that green. I'm feeling it quite a lucky colour as well. I'm picking up like a lucky energy with these cards. It's that green of the 4-leaf clover. It's green, it's potent, it's strong, it's magical, it is luck. Is seriously what I'm feeling from these cards. And as I'm saying that, my nose is actually itching quite badly. So that is the energy that I'm literally picking up. It's making me tingle. And as you can see, these are gilded. They are gold gilded. They are absolutely stunning. I do love the cards with the gilded edges. Don't know whether the camera's picking it up there. There we go. That's better, isn't it? So let's turn these over and have a look. So I'm just going to go through these quite quickly. It has, like, obviously a picture of whatever herb, whatever plant, etc. it is that it is talking about. So we have aloe vera, and that is soothe. Apple, forbidden. Obviously from the story of Adam and Eve and the forbidden apple. Arnica, recovery. Basil, reconciliation. Bay leaves, abundance. Black pepper, banishment. Blackberry, invasive. Catnip, bond. Chamomile, relax. Chili pepper, ferocity. Chocolate, aphrodisiac. Cinnamon, reignite. Cloves, gossip. Coriander, immortality. Cumin, faithfulness. Dandelion, wishes. Echinacea, sorry, I don't know how to pronounce that one, but that's fortify. Elderflower, warding. Eucalyptus, breathe. Garlic, repel. Ginger, power. Hemp, expansion. Honey, ambrosia. Lavender, sleep. Lemon, bitterness. Mandrake, impassive. Milk thistle, intrusion. Mint, clarity. Mugwort, intuition. Mustard, faith. Nettle, caution. Nutmeg is luck. Olive is peace. Onion, tears. Parsley, death. Patchouli, which is what I'm actually burning at the moment, is purpose. Rose, romance. Rosemary is memories. Sage, purification. Salt, protection. Seaweed, prediction. St. John's wort, dispirited. Sugar, sweetness. Tea tree, binding. Thyme, courage. Turmeric, diversity. Witch hazel, sensitivity. Yarrow, expulsion. Okay, so instantly what I'm picking up from these have got quite a wide range of meanings. These are not the standard meanings that you get on a lot of cards. A lot of cards, they do tend to go along the same sort of theme. These have got quite a lot of unusual ones. Pretty much every deck has got abundance in it, but banishment, invasive, bond, relax, ferocity. They're quite strong words, and they're a bit different to what you would normally expect. So how do they feel? Well, firstly, let's have a look at the sheen on them. These to me are quite, there you go, they are quite shiny. I can get the light to glare on them, so where the light is at the moment is perfect. You can see that nice and clearly. But if you are working and showing them on screen, etc., then you will need to be aware of your light. They are nice and shiny, but they do feel lovely. They're a nice solid card, not too thick. They feel nice in the hands. They're nice and flexible. They slide off of each other nicely. And as well, the gilding isn't actually stuck together. I've had decks of cards that have come out where I have actually damaged the cards because the gilding has been that sticky that it's stuck the cards together, and I've had to literally peel them apart. But this is nice, and yeah, they're nice and free. These cards are lovely. Okay, so shall we have a card? Shall we see what we can get out of this deck? So I'm going to call on the angels, guides, keepers of light. Please guide me at this time. Which one message above all messages is in the highest good for us to receive today? What one message above all messages is in the highest good for us to receive today? Clear that energy out of them. There we go. Which one message above all messages do we need to see today? Just one message, please. One message above all messages. Which card? There we go. So move those out of the way. I'll actually place them just there so you can actually see the backs of them. There we go. And we have been given Mandrake, impassive. Okay, so let's have a look at this card, shall we? So a classic picture of a kitchen. Lots of spell books, lots of candles. We've got the pentagram, we've got the cauldron. So there is that very witchy vibe about it. Okay, I believe this is the mandrake root, and it is actually shaped like it's got like a face on it for a man. I'm not one, I don't really know all my herbs and everything, so I stand corrected if anyone wants to comment below. Yeah, it's a very beautiful card. Let's go into the message, shall we? So let's find Mandrake. There we go. So I will hold the card up so you can draw it in as I read from the book. So we have Mandrake, impassive. Magic's waned, not impressed. Work with my root if you're distressed. Extraction causes deadly scream. Work with me to follow your dream. This magic is worked with harm to none, so mote it be, there it is done. The mandrake's guidance is, your expression says it all, for not much impresses you these days, does it? Your light has dimmed, however all is not lost, for a new magic surrounds you when I appear. For no other plant has been more associated with or respected by witches through the ages as I. A magical alliance was made between witches and the spirit of Mandragora for my root to be used as a vessel for familiars to feed from. In return, I am fed with milk or wine under a full or dark moon. Be sure not to feed on me yourself, though, for I will cause delirium and even madness if ingested, much like my poisonous cousin Belladonna. Instead, use my powdered root wisely as a magical catalyst to empower amulets, spells, and fertility rituals, to induce visions and to free your spirit, for a desired freedom of magical expression is waiting to be unearthed. The recommended recipe: extract. For protection of home, empowerment spells, rituals, and cleaning of altar and ritual tools. Slice mandrake root, add to a jar, and steep for 3 moon cycles, starting on the dark of the moon. Cover with a black cloth and store in a dark place. Ensure that the jar is labelled and only used for ritual work. When using, set your intention and speak with the spirit of the mandrake before use. So the mandrake revealed. In Greek mythology, Circe and Aphrodite used this magical root as an aphrodisiac. The Ebers Papyrus dating the 1550 BC speaks of the power of this sacred root. Dioscorus, a Greek physician, I can never say that, a Greek doctor, knew of its anesthetic effect. Used as a personal visionary root, planted, they are believed to carry magical powers as seen in Harry Potter films. Okay, so that is very much, it's just more about the actual how to use it in your spells, to be quite honest. There's not really a great in-depth into the meaning of the card. It is more about the actual the root, the mandrake root. It just says that your expression says it all, for not much impresses you these days. Your light has dimmed, however it is not lost, for a new magic surrounds you when I appear. Okay, so that it's literally just given us 2.5, 3 sentences about the impassive side of things. So this would be really about you digging in with your intuition, relying on the messages that you intuitively receive when you draw this card. This is a deck, and it does say it is a Witch's Kitchen Oracle cards. So it is very much that it is just about making the spells, etc. So if you are looking at to use it as an oracle deck, this is one where you are going to be called to use your intuition. There's not much in the book. There's nothing there that is going to blow you away regarding the little word at the bottom, the meaning. However, if you are looking at witchcraft, if you are looking at trying out some of these recipes, this book is good. As I said, I'm not a witch. I don't practice witchcraft. I don't cast spells, etc. However, it does give you lots of details about the ingredient, which I find is quite handy, especially if you're just starting out. Again, if someone on here has this deck, does practice witchcraft casting spells, etc. If you want to correct me in the comments below, I am always thankful of knowledge. I am here to grow. I love knowledge. I love growing and learning. So if you have anything to share, then please feel free to share it in the comments. But I do like these. I do like these. Personally, I probably won't use them very often. I may try out some of the spreads. We'll see how they go. I will try them out. I may even make some YouTube videos with them. But to me, these are more like recipe cards. I don't use recipe cards, so we will see. But I do like them. They're very pretty. But personally, on a practical level, I probably won't use them that often. But they are nice to have in my collection. And as I like to have a nice collection of cards, all is good. So there we have it. Those are the Witch's Kitchen Oracle cards. Do I like them? Yes. Do I find them pretty? Yes. They are very attractive. They are packaged well. They're slightly larger than the normal standard cards, as you will see from this. Guidebook, very informative if you are looking at casting your own spells and actually using these ingredients in your kitchen to cast spells, etc. If you're using them for divination, you are going to be asked to draw on your intuition, which actually is always good. If you draw 3 cards and you've got them there, you can link them together. Just trust your intuition to get the message coming through that needs to come through at the time. Okay. But yes, I like them. I will use them. Probably not too much, but they're a nice little set to have in your collection. Okay. So I hope you've enjoyed that. You take care of yourselves and I will see you again soon. Bye-bye.